What's good, everybody? It's your boy JB 9 Deuce representing JB Speakeasy, the black platform where black men speak freely. I am your host. Once again, everybody, thank you for joining my show. I apologize, God. I apologize, guys, for earlier. I was having a little bit of trouble with my technology, so I was kind of freestyling on top of having my already technical difficulties, which is why I sounded professional. But thank you for joining me once again. Today, we'll be discussing what's been hitting social media in a flurry and in a storm, where it's talking about Joe Smith and his wife. And the name of my show is called Trust Part 2. In addition to what I did Part 1 a minute ago. It's called Easily Broken, Not Easily Fixed. That's Trust, easily broken, not easily fixed. And I bet you're asking yourself, why would he say that? Well, in the last, I believe, a week or last few days, turns out Joe Smith is married to a woman. I forget her name, but she was obviously doing Onlyfans. I guess times have gotten hard for them, and she felt like, let me do this to help contribute to the bills. But it seems like he's very adverse to the idea of it. So I'm gonna play a clip from somebody that covered this. I was trying to see the video where it's just her and him talking, but I wasn't able to do that. So anyway, I'm going to let the clip play, and then after the clip plays, I'm actually going to do a monologue, and then if anybody wants to come up, they can come up, and I'm going to let the video play. Oh, yeah, once again, fair use, so I don't get sued. Fair use. All right. Oh, let me bring up the presentation. There we go. So, yeah, once again, fair use, so I don't get sued, and here we go.
That's bullshit, bro. That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
Wait, no. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Recording me? What you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
How?
Of course I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner's supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me.
I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been.
Whoa. I'm sorry, guys. I had to stop the clip. I know I promised I wasn't going to talk through it. I'm sorry. And I'm going to share scripture with you guys because, I believe in God. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I do believe in following the scriptures to the best I can. And if you're married, you should be doing it the best you can because you made a covenant before God. But my point is, what the hell do you mean it's my body, my choice? You're in a marriage. You don't get to sell your body online and without consulting. At least consulted me first, but I think that's the problem. She knew he was going to be okay with it. But my bad. Let me let them finish, and then we're going to go into the commentary. I'm sorry, but that bothered me. Go ahead.
I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You
solution.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I knew that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Beforehand,
but unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No.
Everything. No, it had to. I had to do something.
You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
This right here is sad. But it all
Okay, guys. I thought it was a clip where it was going to play all the way through, but I don't know if it's going to play all the way through or not. But I did want to commentate on this. Again, there was more to the conversation, and I'm going to explain to you guys what else came in the conversation, and I'm going to have a commentary on it. We have a situation here in which a couple, Joe Smith and his wife, have fallen on hard times, it seems. And in the midst of these hard times, his wife felt like it was a good idea while he was down to go and sell her body online. Now, she said something that disturbed me, and I said it earlier. She says, my body, my choice. But when you're within a marriage, it's no longer your body, it's our body. At the end of the day, the two shall become one flesh. Flesh means your body. So the two shall become one body. So we must be in a body of thought together. Right? Now understand, life has problems. Life is nothing's going to go perfect. Most people will acknowledge that life is never perfect. However, when you are in a relationship with a person, you don't get to make decisions like this without consulting him. Now, at the end of the day, I understand that they fell on hard times, but remember what the marriage vows say. It says, till death do us apart, for richer or for poorer, for sickness and in health. Well, Joe Smith was once rich when she married him, but everything was good. But when he got poor, now it seems like messages got mixed. And I'm not here for the gender war, but I would like to say this to the ladies. Ladies, if your man, let's just say he lost his job or something, if you decide to take on a career, especially one where you're selling your body online, that's something you should consult with your husband with first, shouldn't it be? Because if you're doing it for the household in which your husband stays, your husband should at least have knowledge of what you're doing. But my thing is, I believe that she knew he would be against it, as he's against it in the clip you just saw. But the thing that bothered me the most was as her being his wife. Okay, for you to be so nonchalant as far as him vocalizing to you that he's uncomfortable with you being on OnlyFans, you would think as his wife, who you're married to him, remember the Bible says two shall become one flesh. So if you guys are one flesh, that means there's no way you should have went online without consulting your husband first. She said, I have other streams of income, but they weren't doing it. But I bet you he knew about those other streams of income. He's feeling more disrespected by her going online. As a woman, there's no way you should be married to a man where y'all make decisions alone. Even in the Bible, it says that a wife submits to her husband in everything, which means that even in the decisions, especially for the house we both stay in. So what is my point? My point is, I think it's and very disrespectful for this woman to go on OnlyFans and sell her body without consulting her husband first. But I think that she knew her husband was going to have a problem with this. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, no man, ladies, let me give you a cheat code to the game. Men do not like their wife being seen by multiple men. That's not something that men like. A man will be ready to go rob a bank before he'll have his wife get on OnlyFans and sell her body. Because for what's my eyes is my eyes only. You get what I'm saying? And for you to go online and say, well, this is for the house. Well, if it was for the house, there's no way your husband shouldn't have had some kind of say in this. It's not your body anymore. It's your body because you're married to him. So, what is my point? My point is, it's highly disrespectful for a wife to get on and sell her body to random men online. It just is. I'm gonna put the link in the description box in case somebody wants to come up. But I just feel like this is outrageous. You know what I mean? I'm sending people the link in the description box so they could come on if you have a alternate point of view. Because at the end of the day, you have to understand, ladies, that when you're married to a man, your man must be included in every decision you make, even the ones you make with your body, especially online. Because if you don't want your husband, the man that you're supposed to be one flesh with, saying anything you do about your flesh, why are you showing your flesh to the rest of the world? Other random men who are ready to pay for you to see you naked. You don't think that that's a little disrespectful to your husband? You don't think that that's disrespectful at all? That you would give your body, the one you're supposed to be dedicated to one man over, you'll give that to a random stranger? I think that this is insane. But I'm sending people the link in case they want to come up. I'm trying to. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to have people come up so we can have this discussion. And I would love for the ladies to come up because, the men, I think we're pretty much in agreement that, nobody wants their wife on getting naked in front of men online. I think that that's very disrespectful. And if you guys feel like this isn't right, please come up and tell me why. Please come up and tell me why, because I feel like this is I like to think. On this page, we think, we don't feel. So I think that it's very disrespectful for anybody to go and for a woman to sell her body online. That's just wrong. And one thing she also said was, I used to do this, which means she used to be a porn star, I think. But that was over 10 years ago, right? Or over a long time ago. As a woman, when you decide to marry a man, all the things you did in the past comes to an end. So if you were a porn star, I'm pretty sure that like he said, that's not what he said. You were that. You weren't supposed to be that anymore. And if you were going to go back to that, that should have been a decision you include your husband in. If you think I'm wrong, ladies, come on and tell me why. Come on and tell me why. Because I believe, listen, I try to tread cautiously on these type of ideas because I don't want people to think I'm some kind of sexist or misogynist. But I do think that within a relationship, I think that women should consider their men, especially on the decisions that's going to be made for the house that you both are married in. You see what I'm saying? I think it's very disrespectful to tell your husband that you knew who I was beforehand, but I'm like, well, that's who you were before. It's kind of like when in Christianity, you may have been a sinner, you may have been a murderer, you may have been a thief, you may have been a whore, you may have been a liar before you met Christ. But since you met Christ, it says he will create in you a new creature. So since marriage is of God, then you need to look at that the same way Christians look at it and say, you are a new creature. You're no longer a whore online. You're now my wife. So respect that. And then remember, he used to be a basketball player. But his career actually means more as far as his records than her being an actual porn star. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to disparage the women. I'm not trying to hate a woman, but I'm saying if you're married, you need to consider your husband in all things, including what you do with your body. Your body is no longer yours. Even in Christianity, it says that your body is not yours. It's a temple for the Lord. And remember, the Lord himself speaks high of marriage. And what did God say in the Bible? Let the marriage bed be undefiled. For the what? Lord, on the day of judgment, will judge the adulteress and the sexually immoral. And I think that is very adulterous and sexually immoral to say, for a check, I'm going to go show my flesh that's supposed to be one with you as my husband with other men that aren't my husband. I think that's very disrespectful. And if you guys don't think that it is, please come up and tell me why. Please come on and tell me why. If you believe that this is not disrespectful, maybe you should say, maybe there's a point of view I'm not seeing. Maybe I'm not looking at this in totality. But please tell me why. All right. Bear with me, guys. I'm actually trying to get people to come on because I would really like the ladies to come up and explain this, because the men were pretty much in a full agreement that, they don't want their wife doing this online. But hold on just a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm trying to get people to come on. I might just go continue this discussion on Facebook, but I actually wanted people to come on and have the discussion. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do, guys. You guys join me on Facebook so I can show my face and everything. I want to actually have this discussion and have it in a real way. So, guys, I would prefer that you guys come join me on Facebook in another few minutes. In another minute or two, if you guys don't come on with here, then I'm going to have the discussion on Facebook instead. But I think that that's very disrespectful to have you to be doing OnlyFans and you're married. I see, me personally, I have different thoughts on what marriage is supposed to be. I'm thinking that marriage is supposed to be this thing where if we're in it together, we're supposed to be in it on every decision, especially our finances, which is very disrespectful that you would actually do this without your husband's consent. Because regardless of popular belief, if you are married to a woman or you're married to somebody, you're supposed to be able to trust them in all things. I put the link in the description box so people can come up. Again, I'm not a sexist. I'm not trying to have a sexist discussion, but I do believe that marriage has certain principles, and those principles shouldn't be violated just because you guys are having financial issues. And if it's all about financial issues, then there's no reason why you shouldn't take it up with your husband first. But anyway, I might continue this on my Facebook page and where you guys get in the comment section, but I actually want to speak to people face to face. I want to talk to people face to face. So, is there anybody that wants to come up to have this discussion? I would love to talk to somebody about this. So I don't know if anybody's gonna come on, but I may go on Facebook. Okay, thank you guys for joining me here on JB Speakeasy on StreamYard, but I'm actually gonna go on Facebook now. So this is JB Dynasty, represent JB Speakeasy, the black platform Black Men Speak Freely. I'm your host. Thank you guys for joining me, but I'm actually gonna go online and talk about this on Facebook. Please join me there. Thank you guys, and have a good day.